I still got something to prove. Let's go. All I do, work like I still got something to prove.
What is up, guys? I got a great video for you for just tips for the gym. How to exercise better, how to make gains better. So these are a couple of my favorite little tips to take your training up a notch so that you are always seeing progress. Follow along. When doing dips, does it hurt your shoulders? Here's how to fix it. So if you're someone that feels a lot of tension in your front delts as you're doing dips, it's probably because your shoulders are shrugged up too high. A lot of times I see people and their starting positions here. See how my shoulders are really close to my ears? Here's a simple fix so that dips aren't painful anymore. So the first thing you want to do is get your ears as far away from your shoulders as you can. By doing this, you're just retracting your shoulder blades down. This way, as you come down, your shoulders have somewhere to go. When you have them this way, when you come down, they don't have anywhere to go, forcing a lot of tension on those connective tissues all around your shoulders. So, shrug those shoulder blades down and get your shoulders as far away from your ears as possible, and then your shoulders have somewhere to go. And you can do dips without pain. Do you like working the head of your shoulders? Here's 3 exercises utilizing one machine. So we have 3 heads to our delt. We have our anterior, which is our front delt. We have our medial head or lateral, and then you have your posterior or rear delt. So the functions of each one change the function of how your arm moves. So to target our front delt, we are going to be moving in a front extension. Purpose of this, the job of your front delt is to move your arm up over our head, and it also can extend behind us. So we have a front raise. So how I like to set this up, I take a nice 1 or 2 steps away so that my arm is actually in full extension behind me, and I'm already feeling a little bit of tension because we're on a cable. I love cables because you get full tension throughout the range of motion. So all we need to do is contract our front delt to raise our arm all the way up. Now I like to go a little past shoulder level. I'm getting full flexion behind me and full extension ahead of me. So you don't need to stop right here. Our shoulder can go all the way up, but you'll notice once I get up here, I'm gonna start losing tension. So I stop right about here. To target our medial head or lateral head or side delt, the purpose or job of our side delt is to adduct laterally. So a lateral raise. Now again, great thing here is I like to take a step away. I allow my arm to come across my body because I'm getting full stretch that way. As you come up, and I also like to go a little above shoulder. You don't need to stop here. Your arm keeps going, so get full tension. And you should basically make a diagonal with the cable. Any higher, then you start losing tension. So as you come up, make a diagonal, focus on that lateral head. All right, posterior, rear delt. Its job is to extend your arms behind you. So what do? We're doing a rear fly. Again, set up, take like a step or 2 out and let your arm cross your body so you're getting full extension of that rear delt, and then you're just coming straight out to the side, getting as high as you can, and then lowering it back down slow. Rear delt fly. How to make your front raise? Actually work your front delts. All right, when most people are doing front raises, you're seeing this. Not that this is incorrect, but we want to make them a little bit better. Now, the other job of the front delt is to also externally rotate. So when you're coming up with your dumbbells and your hands are pronated, you're gonna have tension not where you want it. So how to make it better is actually coming in a neutral position so that you're working your front delt. When I do this, when I pronate, it actually, I feel it a little bit hitting my medial delt, but we're doing front delts. So we don't want to hit our medial delts, we want to hit our front delts. So first tip is go with your thumbs up. Killer boots, dude. Now, how do I get to lengthen? Well, it's kind of hard standing straight up. So what you can do to get into that lengthened position of your front delt is get on an incline. So from here, I'm feeling tension and we're in the lengthened position. Now, as I come up, big thing here is figuring out where to stop. So if I go all the way up and I stack the weight over wrist, wrist over elbow, I lose tension. So I know I want to stop probably about here. So to get the most out of your front delt, at an incline, thumbs up, and know your stopping point. Don't ever stack all the way over top. Are you looking to do reps for Jesus? Here's some preacher curl tips for you. First tip is making sure your seat is in the right position. Whether it's too low or too high, it's gonna make a difference. Here, I'm too low and I can't get my arm flat. Now, if the seat's too high, my upper arm's not on the pad. So what I want it to look like is you want to have your armpit basically resting on the top so that this top arm is completely flat on the pad. Now, next tip is grip. So I always suggest having a shoulder width grip so that the fibers of your arms all run this way. So we want to keep them in line. So you don't want it out too high, otherwise it's out of line. And you don't want it in low because we're turning in. We want our arms nice and flat and palms facing up. Third tip is how to stay in active range of motion, knowing when to stop on the down and also knowing when to stop on the way up. If I come all the way up here, I've lost tension because my arms are stacked over the top of each other. You also lose tension all the way at the bottom. So my ending point is right here. I'm contracting my triceps, but I'm also in a lengthened position in my biceps. And when I come up, I realize I'll lose tension when the weight's stacked over. So I want to stop a little before that. So stay in that active range so you're getting constant tension the whole entire time. Hey, if you're gonna take those tips, you better hit it hard. You know what I mean. But hopefully you utilize these. Maybe it's something new that you didn't even think of, but I'm always here to help increase and better your training. So thanks for watching.